Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, leave a comment or an emoji in the comment section. You guys, there's this guy who's on YouTube, and I think he's called Papa Duck. He always talks about smart houses, and if you're living in a smart house, that you're vulnerable because your home can be taken over at any moment. You do not have control of your home. That's what he always says. So this sparked my attention when I saw this article this morning. ABC4 News says company locks customers from changing smart thermostats due to energy emergency. A utility company prevented thousands of customers in Colorado from changing the temperature on their smart thermostats due to an energy emergency, leaving customers upset and confused. Minneapolis-based utility company Xcel confirmed to KMGH-TV in Denver that 22,000 customers who had signed up for the Colorado AC Rewards program had their smart thermostats locked. The program gives customers a discounted rate but forces them to relinquish some control of their devices to Xcel. Let me just cut in right there. Why in the world? I don't care how much of a discount, you're not going to control any of my devices. That is ridiculous. Back to the article. I mean, it was 90 degrees out and it was right during the peak period. It was hot. Xcel customer Tony Talarico said, normally when we see a message like that, we're able to override it. In this case, we weren't. So our thermostat was locked in at 78 or 79. He reportedly told KMGH-TV he had no idea Xcel could lock his thermostat. Other customers reportedly complained of temperatures getting as high as 88 degrees in their homes after their thermostats were locked. But Xcel insisted that the program was completely voluntary and the discounted rates come with certain measures that allow the company to conserve energy and money. Let's remember that this is something that customers choose to be a part of based on the incentives. Vice President of Customer Solutions and Innovation at Xcel, Emmett Romine, said, according to KMGH. So it helps everybody for people to participate in these programs. It is a bit uncomfortable for a short period of time, but it's very, very helpful. However, Romine did note that this was the first time in the program's 6-year time span that customers have been unable to override their smart thermostats. The debacle comes amid a push from the Biden administration and other Democratic lawmakers for Americans to go green. California state regulators voted last week to ban the sale of gas-powered vehicles by 2035. Biden's Inflation Reduction Act contained $369 billion for climate initiatives and clean energy programs. So I don't care what they offered in that program. If these people can take control of your thermostat, they can take control of your cameras. If you have a smart refrigerator, they can turn that up. And what's going to happen if your food gets too hot? I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous, but to me, listening to the guy that I told you about at the beginning, talking about not to live in smart houses, I thought it was a little bit, far-fetched. It could happen, but I didn't think it would. But then I ran across this story this morning. People, we're slowly but surely losing our freedoms And I don't think that's a stretch. I really don't. And by the way, I forgot to say that this also happened in Denver. This happened around September 1st, where a Denver area power company took over thermostats of thousands of customers. So it's not isolated, you guys. This has happened to other people. But I think it's the same company, Xcel Energy. So, be careful what you sign to save a buck. And be careful in those smart houses. I am a person, it takes me forever to move on to the next, big thing that everybody's doing. And I keep my old cell phones. I've never owned an iPhone. The best phone I ever had is a Samsung. I have an old laptop and an old desktop. I don't have a camera on my desktop because I'm a paranoid person. I don't want people looking at me through my camera. And when I'm talking about something that I don't want to talk about in front of people, if I'm having a personal conversation, my cell phone is in the other room. Yeah, I do believe in a lot of these conspiracy theories. I just do. Just be careful out there. Read very well what you're signing and don't give up your control of your homes, okay? All right, you guys, what do you think about this? Let's talk about it in the comments.